take. That's all you ever do. You seem to think that everything is always about you. Always said how much you cared. Now you never let me down. But anytime I needed you, you were always nowhere to be found. Yeah. So take it all from me. I'm giving all I have. Oh, take it all from me. There ain't no turning back. Oh, take it all from me. There's something left to take. Oh, you took it all from me. You did not hesitate. Blood-sucking leech, they never fucking ends. So hard to believe that I ever called you a friend. Endless games, and now you're out of luck. Your selfish ways caught up to you, and now I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so take it all from me. I'm giving all I have. Oh, take it all from me. There ain't no turning back. Oh, take it all from me. There's something left to take. Oh, you took it all from me. You did not hesitate. So take it all from me. I'm giving all I have. Oh, take it all from me. There ain't no turning back. Oh, take it all from me. There's something left to take. Oh, you took it all from me. You did not hesitate. You took it all. Oh yeah.
Congratulations, you've unlocked All Apologies, a show about apology tours and demanding satisfaction. I'm your host, Trucker Andy, and with me sooner or later is our lovely co-host, Nelly. I think I've confused her a little bit. It's hard when you're 5 hours apart and one person is throwing up alerts about Patreon content at one time while you're posting. I got a DM from our boy, the One Pun, that he got up on his day off because my scheduled post said 6 a.m., which we always do the show at 9 a.m., but for some reason, YouTube said 6 a.m., and then I checked the schedule, and it's at 9 a.m., so I don't know what's happening over there, but Nelly thinks it's at 3 p.m., and One Pun thinks it's at 6 a.m., and here we are at the regular time, but that's okay. She'll be here sooner or later, and and she's here right now. Let me build her out into the scene so that we can have the real reason for everybody showing up here today. Is your mic working? Can I hear you? I don't hear you. Better seen than heard anyway, is what I say. This is the perfect version of a co-host that I still can't hear you though.
Hello?
There you are.
Yeah, my mic was just muted. I am so sorry. I thought we were starting
It's
an hour.
okay.
I'm a hot mess today. I'm going on holiday
An
tomorrow,
hour.
and
Yeah.
I go on holiday tomorrow, and I've done nothing. I've done nothing to prepare for this holiday. So I have
You
one
only need
bikini
the-
to
your-
be exact.
Yeah, do you have it handy? Do you want to show it? Like, you want to tease our Patreon content coming up?
It's already
packed?
in my case. Yes,
Oh, okay.
I've just packed my case, so it is. I can do this though. 1 second.
Bigger tease. Are you going to
show?
show something on your phone like a 50-year-old man?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a bit of a tease.
Oh yeah. Yeah, our boy Hunter Duke and Muda, the guys that do all of the Hawaiian shirts that you may have seen on WATP and Once Over. These guys are nice enough to make custom garment Hawaiian shirts, and I commissioned a all apologies bikini top for Nelly so she could wear it. Well, she's going to be away for the next 2 weeks. We're going to have to get some probably multiple co-hosts to fill the big shoes that she's going to leave behind for. You're gone for 2 weeks or more?
Yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yeah. But while I was packing, honestly, finding my suitcase, I found my trucker underglasses.
What?
I was like,
amazing.
Oh my God, I never even got them in.
Oh, the purple is more mine. Yeah, I think I was actually wearing them unironically the other day, so they're not right next to me. Otherwise, we could match. But yeah, this has been a big week. And that other post that you saw, your alerts are firing on all cylinders. You always know whenever I post anything about the show. Did you the YouTube post about the Patreon content? Is that why you thought it was at 3?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because I was shocked.
I'm not the greatest at timekeeping.
And I remember last week we were talking about how I was appearing on Husey, so I went on there with Panhandler, and I revealed some damning information that people are clipping and running away with, and we're gonna have to clarify a few things, but I figured we would do that after the show proper. There's a ton of stuff to cover this week. This is what I always intended the show to be. Was it's interesting how things just kind of take 3 years. We've been doing the show for almost 3 years now, and when I first decided to do it, I really thought that the show would turn into a lot of rivalries and butt hurt shit, and we've finally gotten there. So I was on vacation last week, and I was getting DMs all over the place, just like shit popping off. People wanted me to they wanted my opinion on things. Mainly one of the big things, Husey, was after I was on with Panhandler, then I get a DM from Husey that he's like, he believes Shmuel Buckman is saying that, like, he's stirring up shit about me hooking up with Kaylee in Vegas. And then Shmuel does a whole episode about saying that they hooked up. And then Husey goes on his own show saying that they didn't. And Shmuel's full of shit and blah, blah, blah. How could he start this rumor? And I'm sure some autist that has more time on their hands than me can find the clip. I went looking for it, but the people that started the rumor that Husey and Kaylee hooked up in Vegas were Husey and Kaylee. She was on his show as a guest, and he's like, I'm gonna bang you in Vegas, and she's like, yeah, baby. You know, they were fucking around. They started that rumor, and now Husey's like, Shmuel started it. No, you started it. What the fuck are you talking about? So, I mean, at least that's my understanding of things. But so you reap what you sow, Husey, is my point. We're going to get back to him over on Patreon. It's always a shit show on Husey. He should change his name to Husey should change the name of his show to the shit show.
Are you aware of Ava and Panhandler having Electra on recently? Did you hear the shit talking about you?
That's the Patreon. I'm going to clarify all that. So I have the Husey thing. It was Panhandler and I, and then Panhandler went over on Ava's show and told a whole different story. So I'm going to set the record straight. Patreon, we're going to do it right after this, and it'll be up later this afternoon on members only YouTube and Patreon. So look forward to that. Yeah, this is what I'm here for. Entertaining Dame Taft. That's all I live for. So I do the show.
Lower you're into the Patreon. There will be holiday updates while I'm there in my very custom-made bikini.
Can't wait. This is when the Patreon finally takes off. This is all of the Dabbleverse is eating itself, and we're getting the Sorryverse is what I've dubbed this. This is everybody. There's so many. I was just like, of course, while I'm away on vacation, shit is just popping off. Primarily, we have Brixton up there on the right, ice dancer, who is a succubus thirst trap for Ethan Ralph and Kevin Scampoli and Mersh. So she dropped this 18-minute apology video that could have been an email just to Mersh, but I boiled it down to about the 3 minutes worth watching. So we'll go over that. And then I think this starts with beef tips. I put the wrong subtitle there in the beginning of this, but my boys, BaconBitz and Beef Drippins, they started. Do you know anything about the Beef Tips show and the Beef Tips guys and the?
No, I know BaconBitz. I know BaconBitz is like a nice guy, but Andy, you know, I don't know anything.
That's why you're the perfect
these things.
Yes, that's why you're the perfect co-host, because you have a lot of awareness, but you don't have enough hours in the day to keep up with it. So
I don't have the patience to keep up with it. I don't know. The fact that you can go through and clip these things like you are a hero, because I would get 5 minutes into it and just throw my laptop against the wall.
Well, that's the thing. It's just become all the clippers doing everybody's work for them. And the only reason to tune in and watch a 3-hour podcast about this content is to hear one specific person's opinion on it and their like the jokes and their take. That's what we're doing here. That's what other shows do. But really, all you have to do is watch. Just subscribe to Pest and Doom and Dirty Jersey Rat. And I put it in the description of the show, which I rarely do, but I'm starting to realize the symbiotic relationship of the Clippers and the actual shows proper. So I am giving credit in the show description to the people that I used clips from. So thank you guys, and everybody check that out. But like I was saying, Beef Tips, they started out, the namesake of the show is Beef Drippins and Carl's Frosted Tips. And that turns into Beef Tips. And those two guys are the two main characters on that. But they also have Rick and Gary, and then BaconBitz was in the fold. And the thing with these guys is that they all approach this show in a very different way. Started out all for fun as chatters on X, chatters on the shows. A lot of these guys I feel are from the Shuli chat, and then they got to know each other on X and in that chat, and they started their own show. But my understanding is that, let's see, let's just get into the clip, and then I'll get it more analytical about it. So where's the beef? The beef is on beef.
I will say I was upset that you didn't defend our boy KFT when you had Ava on and you cowered out. That's really, and I'm not the one that kicked you off the show. It was KFT. So please have at thee.
We didn't, but see, we didn't kick nobody off the show.
Okay, so they have a real disconnect on who's doing what, like whose contributions, who's allowed to do what. Because my understanding of these guys, and I've had them both, not Carl's Frosted Tips, the guy in the middle, KFT, but KFT is a family guy. He doesn't have a lot of like free time on his hands to show up as a guest on things or just you be very present with certain shows. And this is all just my opinion. I'm not speaking for these guys. This is just my understanding of their show. And then Beef Drippins is kind of, I'm not going to say too much, but I know that he has a lot going on offline that makes him less available and less reliable and less consistent when, just participating. So, and as for Bacon, I feel like he is trying to make things happen. He's going like really hard in the paint with formats and throwing shit at the wall and trying to get things rolling and being proactive. So when you put a proactive guy in the company of two guys that have like a limited availability and reliability, this is just a chemistry. It's kind of like being in a band. There's a lot of things have to happen organically and with personalities to make a good band mesh. A lot of people can play their ass off, but getting along is one of the trickier parts. So
it's a team sport. Everyone needs to know where they're from. Yeah, team sport. Everyone has their own positions. But it's got to work well together.
Yeah. So I just feel like the chemistry is a little bit off because these are all nice guys, and I've never seen BaconBitz this fired up. So let's see what he has to say about this.
Okay, my retort to that would be I understand the disappointment in me not defending KFT, but it wasn't like I said I agreed with her or said that she was right about what she said. I said, this isn't what this is about. This isn't what we're here to talk about. I made that clear before, during, and after that segment that it was just about me and Ava's personal beef because I knew right away that it was going to turn into TSN this, Menser Math that, and it fucking did. And everybody saw that. So that's why I tried to avoid that. And BMC is right. I didn't fucking lay down and let her walk all over me. I fucking walked off my own show and gave her free reign. So that's 100% fair.
And that it's tricky, especially when you're trying to make a name. And I think BaconBitz has come on really strong. He definitely monetized a lot faster than it took this show to monetize. So people know who he is. People are supporting him. But he's more of like a go along to get along guy. I watched him stream with Rochi, who was just being real critical of how he does his own show. And he's just like, yeah. But he just wants to get guests and eyes on the show. And I guess the way that he does it calls into question like some of his his MO, I guess, with Beef Drippins. But we're going to get more context about why he wouldn't defend KFT here.
One of our very first shows, we had that issue with Reverend Hamhead. You remember that?
I mean, Reverend
Just
Hamhead
slightly.
Bacon, ham.
Shout out Reverend Hamhead.
Why all these men got meat in the names? Come on, guys. So gay.
You know why. Yeah, super gay. But okay, so Reverend Hamhead started shit in this chat, and it snowballed into this beef.
We had that thing with Reverend Hamhead.
Great chat.
Yes,
He's so funny in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even remember that.
He does. He does it all the
The,
time.
po-
He's
the point I'm making is I reached out to him to try and smooth things over. And you got pissed and you said, Bacon, you only speak for fucking Bacon. Don't ever speak for me. Don't ever speak for KFT. Did you not say that?
Yes.
Okay, so why is it my job to speak for KFT when Ava's on my show?
He's got a point.
No.
I mean, I did say that, but that's not what I meant.
That was amazing. Well done. Congratulations. That was great. Like, he just nailed him to the wall with that one. I love using people's own words back against them. It's beautiful.
Yeah. You said don't speak for him, and then now you're mad that I didn't defend him against Ava. Well, I mean, I'm just doing what you asked me to do.
You're the one who talks shit on your show about me.
Today, guys.
Nobody
After you said
Oh yeah, it's okay.
I am just a hot mess. It's been 38 degrees in England and humid, and I'm trying to get ready for holiday, and I'm just a hot mess, and I do apologize.
We love it. We're here for it.
I am not a member of the show. I am
That
not
never
a part.
fucking happened,
Yes, the
bud.
fuck you
You're
did.
the one who fucking said KFT kicked me off, idiot. Now I left the fucking show. Get your fucking story straight, retard. Not everybody's as fucking oblivious as you. I pay attention. You don't
No,
even know
you
who
don't.
the Buckman is, stupid. You went on a show for 2 hours, then you just sat there like a fucking bump on the log.
I don't even know who Shmuel Bachman is either. So
Go Bacon.
Yeah,
Wow.
right. He's so chill. I've never seen him this mad. So you know that his feelings are hurt. But Shmuel Buckman catching strays over on beef tips. I thought that was funny.
Where is Shmuel Buckman not like catching strays? He seems,
I know.
no matter what the guy, whatever you think of the guy, he gets mentioned a lot. He's in everyone's mouths. He's on everyone's
Yeah.
show. I'm
I
here
did
for it.
a movie stream with Hack the Movies and Kaylee, and Angela does horror, and we got to the end and Tony's like, I finally managed to book Shmuel Buckman on the show to talk about Poltergeist 2, and now everybody hates Shmuel Buckman. I'm finally having him on, and the whole world internet is turning on him. I just thought that was
So
funny too.
funny.
But it goes on. Let's see.
You don't fucking know shit. You couldn't even keep up with shit for your own fucking show. And then you want...
This is what I was saying. Bacon is watching everything. Bacon is inviting anybody that will say yes to coming on his show on. He's a hustler. He's a try hard, for the lack of a better term. He's just trying to make things happen, and then he's also trying to help Beef Drippins, who, no offense to Beef, but the audio quality is questionable at best. It's hit or miss almost all the time. It even happens in this package. But so Bacon's trying to help him. He's being criticized for trying to do too much. So that's why I was saying like the
jealousy.
The dynamics just between these two guys and how they operate, it's just not compatible. Even though compatible is what I meant.
I can't bring it up from here, but it said Phil Walsh put Bacon made $3,000 in a stream, and those other guys were furious about it. I don't know if that's true or not, but I can imagine if he's making some big bucks on some nights, because I've seen it happen. I've seen small streamers make a lot of money in a night because they get a good crowd in who are very generous. If he's making that kind of money, I can see the other boys getting pissy about it. Some people don't like to see other people succeed.
Yeah, and you're right. Oh my God, I remember just with this, it was how do you want to say? It was like striking oil. Specifically, Nigsaw was over on Skeptical Robot, and I can't remember the other person. It was like one of those generous donators, and they were having like a donation off for Gummy and Luigi, where they made just like a crazy amount of money thanks to those guys. So
nobody deserves that more too as well. That's great. I'm glad that happened too.
But I think a lot of people look at Kevin Brennan and how lazy he is on his show and how much super chat he's raking in, and they go, that looks like a fun way to make a couple of bucks. And then they start a show, and you can't do this as a hobby with the intention being of getting super chats, because it's an unreliable way to make a living, or like that can't be your first priority.
YouTube take a massive cut of it anyway. Like it's not even like you get in the face value. Speaking of super chats, have you put we have one in the chat? I don't know.
Yeah, I was waiting to show our girl Donna G. Love Donna G. So sorry, just arrived. Forgive my tardiness. Stand by for my apology stream. I'm glad Donna G is doing well. She was under the knife, and I was wishing her a speedy recovery. So I hope she's eating a lot of ice cream and popsicles and getting better soon. I'm glad she's here in the chat. Thank you, Donna G. Hey, everybody be like Donna G. Why not throw a couple of bucks in there? Or just hit the like button if you want to support for free. So anyway, these guys are the division of labor and tasks, I feel like, and an appreciation for when it really comes down to it. BaconBitz feels like he's doing a lot, and that Beef Drippins is not appreciating his effort and only being critical of it. So I think that's the crux of the argument here.
You want to kick off the people who actually do work. Now you're relying on Rick to do all the
I didn't kick you off, you fucking retard.
No, you're the one who put up a hissy fit and made it so that one of us had to fucking go. You made it an environment where one of us had to fucking leave. Is that right or not, KFT?
So KFT is just caught in the middle between these two guys. What's
It's an
that?
impressive mustache that I can't lie. I'm here for that mustache.
Well, oh shit! I'm spilling coffee everywhere. Who cares? I do honestly like these guys, and I don't like. And they're both really nice, and to watch them not get along just based on, I don't know, just what they're doing on other shows when they're not together, and who's having like more success. Like do it as a.
Who's the favorite child? Like, it's Mummy and Daddy. Why are you doing separate shows? They feel like it feels like a couple in an argument.
Well, you can't if you went on another show. Sometimes I'm obviously doing other things. I'm on Frank Stallone. Who is this guy? I guess I'm third mic on Frank Stallone. Who is this guy now? We're recording that later tonight. I can't imagine you DMing me offline telling me that I fucked up while I was doing another show and I hurt your feelings. This would never happen if you went on Movies with Tukey or something like that. I just let you do your own thing, but maybe it's just that they care too much. You guys just are in love with each other, probably, right? Just kiss and make up.
I like that 2K put an argument that doesn't involve me. 2K's been at the center of a lot of arguments. So
yeah,
well done for not being
know,
involved
right? Yeah, I gave you a break for a week. Next week we're gonna torpedo you for an hour and a half.
Not, taking that away from you, but it's not.
No, except for the times when you said in a public place that I only.
I'm talking, motherfucker.
This is my fucking show. Except for when you say in a public place that all I'm good for is my numbers, right? That's what you said in a public place on your fucking show that you deleted like a bitch. Now go ahead and respond.
No, I did not delete it because of that.
Yeah, you did, because you were fucking embarrassed that you don't know how to turn your fucking shit on after 4 fucking months, and Dan Varney has bought you fucking everything, and you still didn't fucking go out and do it.
No, I bought this before Dan Varney.
Oh, what about the bike that he paid for, motherfucker? What about the other times you asked him for money? You want to get dirty?
He gave me $100. How much did he give you? Come on, you cunt.
Contest.
How much did he give you, little bitch?
I won a contest. I won a contest.
I won a contest
you fucking
too.
Did. You reached out and asked him for money like a little bitch. Like you asked the Discord people for money like a little bitch. Put your fucking link in the Discord. Oh, motherfucker! I have fucking pictures. Like a little bitch. Like you asked the Discord people for money like a little bitch.
Oh,
your
wait, who's shit? Yeah, KFT. I think your shit's fucking up.
Sorry.
What the fuck? That was such a roller coaster. What the fuck just happened?
I know. I got to get on these contests where people are just giving away money for fucking product. I need a new mic. Hey,
I don't have people like. There's one thing, like super chat, subscribe. Here's our Patreon is one thing, but like just downright asking people for money is just so. Ugh.
I know. I was gonna say if. When you weren't showing up within the first 5 minutes leading up to the show, I was just like, I can't fucking. Nellie's just in it for the love of the game. It's not like I can take her to task for doing her own thing because she's never taken a fucking dime for that. I had to force her to let me buy her a bikini that's only going to benefit me when she wears it on our Patreon. But she never takes any money from super chats. It all goes into supporting the production of the show and me financially. So that's how you avoid fighting about money. Just don't take any. So that's why.
Just one person says, I don't want any. And the other person says, okay, I'll have it all. And that works perfectly.
That's why you're the perfect co-host.
I don't do enough on this show to make money. I don't put anything. I just show up. You do all the hard work. You do all the planning. I just sit here and look pretty and laugh at your jokes.
Yes. I mean, we need that on the show. But you're going to have to start letting me pay you.
You can just
how about this right now?
Sweets.
I'm going to send you a new microphone. That's what I'm going to send you.
I know, it's terrible. The microphone is terrible. It looks good, though. I look
It's
professional.
cute. So cute and professional.
Look, dog.
Okay, this is actually worth talking about because at this point, I think KFT and Beef, they don't really want, because this is so out of character for Bacon, right? Everything that we know about BaconBitz is he's just like a burnout that is watching what everybody else is watching and having people on to talk about things that they enjoy watching. And for him to be this angry and fired up and showing up in their chat and throwing all of these receipts in Beef's face, they don't want, nobody wants this. So this is Beef Drippins earnestly apologizing, but I guess he didn't set the table for Bacon to receive it. And when you humble yourself enough to apologize the way that Beef Drippins is here, and you have the personality type of Beef Drippins, who's more of an attack dog online and just kind of goes after people in a fun way. And I love Beef, but for him to offer this genuine apology here and for Bacon to receive it the way that he does here is Beef is just like, well, I guess this is a waste. Like, why do I even? I think it was hard for him, and then when it's received not in an appreciative way, he just shuts down. And this is
in the same conversation as this argument now. So we're going like, he's going to apologize right now.
This is it. Yeah, this is his apology, and it's just not. It's not set up properly, and it's not received properly.
Yeah, it's probably too soon though. Like we've all can all agree we've never seen Bacon act like that before. So he's obviously quite riled up in the moment, and I don't think. Yeah, I could do it if I was in a bad. If someone had just pissed me off, then tried to apologize straight after. You're still in that fuck you mode, like. So I personally don't think an apology counts if you do it straight after you fucked up.
Yeah.
I think
well,
it's
also
apology and not a sincere apology.
Yeah, but also I think what Beef's apologizing for isn't what Bacon wants an apology for. So let's hear this.
Sorry for being a dick. I know I can be a dick.
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
even like that though, man. It wasn't even like that. It was fucking. It really wasn't like that at all. It was fucking you downplaying what I did to help us out. You fucking treating me like I was fucking nothing. And you said as much in public, man. So I got hurt by the fucking shit. Cause all right,
Just bails on the show.
Bail.
But because Beef is apologizing for a personality flaw. He's like, look, I know that I'm hard to work with based on XYZ, which for Bacon's part, he knows more about Beef Drippins offline. So I would think that he would grant him a little more grace than this. But Beef's like I was saying, he's humbling himself here and saying, I know that I'm not a perfect person, and I'm sorry if that's affecting BaconBitz in the following ways. And then Bacon's like, it's not that you're a flawed person and I can't forgive that. It's that you're not appreciating and respecting the way that I'm trying to help you. You know?
This is 100% marriage. This is 100% a marriage. They are in marriage couple. This is how
honeymoon's over, guys.
They need couple therapy.
Yeah.
That's what they need.
All of the super chats that you got for your honeymoon and your wedding reception, it's all over. Now all we're left with is animosity. But so Beef just walks off when Bacon is just like, "Oh, I don't accept your apology," even though you it was, you could tell like that.
I don't know. I think we're on different sides here. I'm on Bacon's side here.
Well, I am on Bacon's side, but I'm just trying to I'm sure Bacon and I'm sure both those guys are going to watch this, whether they're watching live or not. But they're not seeing the forest for the trees from the other person's perspective. They're not seeing, they're not empathizing with each other. They're thinking more about their personal experience than the other person's experience. So I would say like, just try and think about what it's like to be BaconBitz beef drippins, and the other way around. You know, you gotta. That's how you gain understanding and forgiveness, is when you stop thinking about yourself first. So I think that's the end of this, but yeah. Okay. So that's
Andy, I feel
the beef
like
tip, guys.
When you was a trucker, you spent a lot of time at truck stops listening to people whinge about the relationships, and you've now learned so much about relationships, you might as well be a qualified relationship couple. That's your new podcast. We bring on fighting co-hosts, and you fix them and help them see what is wrong. That is the new podcast. And
we're getting there. Oh my God, you've never heard a bunch more of a hen house than the break room at the truck hub, where all people park and get their routes for the week, and the company yard where everybody's in the break room drinking coffee, bitching about traffic and the way that they've been treated. But yeah, there's a lot of drama in truck driving, but that's not me anymore. I got out of it. I don't miss it in any single way, but I do miss principled uncertainty. Thanks for the 10. This might be too broad a question, but who, what, where, and why? Yeah. See, this is what BeDabbler Live is supposed to be. It's supposed to be covering all of these lesser-known people of the DV. That's what we're doing over here. Looks like Doom is taking over producing the show, so it's going to get a little more deeper in the weeds the way that things are going over here. But the other big apology from this week was an insincere one from Keanu C. Thompson, I guess. And this is why I probably should have thanked Joe Burrow in the clips, but this is a clip about Keanu apologizing to So Thorough Joe Burrow, but I'm pretty sure this was a Dirty Jersey Rat clip, so he got the credit for this, even though it's centric to Joe Burrow, who all these Clippers now, they're just becoming personalities in the Dabbleverse. They are. It's like that karmic drop where all the Clippers become story writers, and Doom is now writing the narrative on Dabbleverse Live, and Keanu's beefing with So Thorough Joe Burrow, and
it doesn't surprise me though, because to be a Clipper, to be a good Clipper, you've got to be able to find the good content within stuff. Anyone can clip a bit, but there's sometimes it's some really obscure part that you never think to clip. Like, and Clippers, they know, they're watching everything. They're the ones who know everything about everyone, and everyone wants an in with a Clipper. So they have people's ears and they know what's going on. They get the gossip behind the scenes. The most dangerous people in the Dabbleverse are the Clippers. They run this. They run everything. They can make up. Look what Doom's just done with Electra. You can make or break a person being a Clipper. You can fucking take someone down with being a Clipper. I love all you Clippers. I have so much respect for all of you. Please don't clip me.
Yeah. And I hate you all, so clip this. But no, I'm just kidding. But I had resisted it for a while too, because it's like you said, if everybody is just using the Clippers clips, then everybody has all the same clips. So I do have something towards the end of the show that if you're looking at the thumbnail there up in the top left, that's from BeDabbler Live. That was not clipped. It was not featured. I'm still watching as much as I can, and the Clippers are a shortcut to that. But if you want to get something that nobody else is featuring, you kind of got to do your own homework. So it's a nice Cliff's Notes version of producing a show, but it's like ChatGPT. You can't rely on it, but I do appreciate the guys when I'm short on time. So this is Dirty Jersey Rat showing Keanu doing an insincere apology to So Thorough Joe Burrow, and we'll get into why she's doing this. God, I hate her.
And we're dabbling. What should we do? We'll do this. I guess we're gonna dabble a bit.
What the fuck is that? Is she just whoever is helping Keanu? She's got more drops. We're gonna see. She's got some whatever this magnifying glass on her. Oh, I thought you were sticking your cat up your shirt. I thought he was crawling.
Trying to get he'll hit the microphone if I let
I want more cat on this show. It's all good. But the more I watch Kiki, the more I dislike her. I'm sorry. She does that a lot too. I almost put it as a drop on my board, but I can't stand it. And this is, I have an annoying voice too, but I try not to use it in an annoying way. I feel like
this voice, what she uses is so fake. It's so fake.
Oh, you think it's put on? Okay.
It's the Paris Hilton thing. When Paris Hilton used to she'd speak like this all the time. Yeah. And now she's grown up and she's like, yeah, I don't speak like that. It was just what I did because, it makes them seem like young, dumb girls. Like, because, yeah, Kiki, I'm sorry, you're not a young girl anymore. There's no need for the voice. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah. I think Vulture's talking about me. I hope not. Yeah, everybody agrees. I don't know what it must be like living in this 1-bedroom apartment with him drunk out of his mind, screaming into his phone while they're waiting to take turns sharing one podcast studio. And she's over here just Fran Dreschering into the mic and being so antagonistic and bitter towards anybody that is critical of her. And as a stand-up comedian, you would think that you would know to not feed the trolls.
Wait, she's a stand-up comedian?
I mean,
I thought she just did that.
The biggest of air quotes around comedian. She gets on stage. She's I guess I'll give her this. She's brave enough to stand up there and remember 15 to 20 minutes of material that doesn't get any laughs and is about largely about her husband that nobody has seen before he comes on after her. So she's basically a built-in opening act for Gino, and she opened at the Rodney's thing, or like all of Stuttering John's acts when Stuttering John was trying to get in her pants, even though he knew she was married and probably wasn't going to work out, but he's still a scumbag. So
it's gonna play.
So I think she just kind of is an appendix to other more successful people, but it's been well documented that her material is not great. I agree with that narrative, and I just think that she is a mean-spirited and annoying person, as we're going to see here.
Flimsy's here. It's the Dabble Dashboard. We love Shmuel Buckman. Hottest show on the internet.
I'm a boomer and I can't handle anything.
I genuinely enjoy watching this man. He is the goofiest, most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
You miserable fucking cunt.
I'm telling Cookie on you.
God.
I feel uncomfortable.
I don't know whoever is coaching her with the drops and the production value of this. She needs even more help, is what I'm going to say. Like, help her with the timing and the pacing and the quality and the what you're selecting to use as a drop. I don't know. Shmuel Buckman.
Wait, I thought that's not people putting it over the top of her. That's her doing.
I'm pretty sure it's her, definitely the mouth thing, because you could see the look on her face. Her biggest fan is her. So we're going to see this later too. When she starts watching herself talking, she's so delighted. This is how she's like Stuttering John. She's so entertained by seeing herself on camera. So it's, I don't know, a toxic trait. It's narcissism. It's self-involved, self-important shit.
But I owe an apology. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. I woke up to a tweet. I was mistaken yesterday during my program, and it is time for me to apologize to a clipper. I have to apologize to So Thorough Joe Burrow because apparently he wasn't even talking about me, which I don't know. It seems sort of suspect. And he is not ugly because someone at Hackamania saw him and told him he was sexy.
I like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's a nice guy.
Joe Burrow is, I mean, this is all, she's doing it to herself, you know. I don't know. Well, Joe Burrow clipped her and said that it was about him, and this is not about, I don't know. There's another misunderstanding. I mean, people always need to want to apologize and talk about things when they feel like they've been misunderstood, it seems like. And I think this is another case of that where So Thorough did a clip about Kiki and said, this is about me. And she's like, I'm not talking about you. And he's like, I'm not talking about you. And now they're stuck clarifying that in the most annoying way, especially Keanu, but also Joe Burrow. Since when does like a clipper take to X to justify one of their clips? This is what's weird about this and why I wanted to feature it, because now Doom is producing Dabbleverse Live, and then I saw Doom clipping the clip where Carl talked about Doom producing the show. So now Doom's clipping clips of himself and putting that on his channel. It's just like, this is the snipe streaming of clipping. It's insane. And yeah, and now Joe Burrow is jumping on X defending his clips to the people that he's clipping. This is like, these guys are getting so involved and they're smelling their own farts. I mean, that's more of a pest type of thing, but I love all these guys. Hey, this is all great content, I gotta say.
Oh, brilliant.
I woke up to a Twitter shitstorm. I don't even know it. I didn't even watch the clip. What did I say? Let's unpack it. Dear Keanu C. Thompson, I won. I showed my face to dabblers at Hackamania.
See, there, she all she did was read her own name, and she started giggling because she got mentioned. That's how much she loves herself. I'm not kidding. You're laughing like it's. I mean, I think you're laughing because it's absurd, but I'm not. This is not a joke.
Okay. I showed my face to dabblers at Hackamania 1 and was even called sexy by a male, which is very progressive. I love that. Another man called you sexy at Hackamania 1. So I am wrong. I assumed you never left your home because
people like compliments. It doesn't really matter where it's from. I flew to Victoria in British Columbia to meet Ryan Rebalkin, and he told me I was more handsome in person, and that meant a lot to me.
Oh, see, no, men lifted up other men. Do you know, like, I had my few secret spies at Hackamania doing little secret things for me, and I can't lie, a lot of the guys were like, and I'd be like, who's, like, what's this person look like? I didn't actually ask for any photos of anyone because I'm not, but I'm like, find this person and tell me what they look like, and they go, actually, it's a pretty alright looking dude, and I'd be like, oh, damn. Like, especially if it's someone I don't like, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I want them to be ugly and fat.
Yeah.
90% of them are ugly and fat, but a few of them apparently are quite good looking guys. But all the guys are like, yeah, this guy's all right looking, this guy's all right looking. I'm like, brilliant.
They were all hideous. Your friends are gay.
I don't know. The interest that you take in us is it just seems to take up a lot of your time. That's why I assumed that you were sort of sedentary and basement dwelling. But apparently you went to Hackamania 1, you took the bag off of your head, and another man called you sexy, which I find fabulous.
You know what's ironic
fabulous.
is that she's saying he spends all his time like watching them from his basement while she's sat in her spare bedroom in a 1-bed apartment inside. You're not doing the exact same thing? Are we not both sat in front of the screen all the time recording yourself? Is it not?
Yeah.
You can't really. It's the Pot's calling the kettle black. Like, you're sat in front of the screen. I'm often do that sound.
Yeah. Kiki, she's one of those examples of. She's not my. No offense. I mean, she's just like not my type, but when I guess arguably aesthetically, so if you only saw one picture, you held it up to somebody that had never met her before, and you said, "Is this person good looking?" They would be like, "Sure, like that. I can." She's above average appearance. As soon as she opens her mouth, and you start to wrap your brain around the way that she looks at the world and other people, and the malicious shit and the mean girl shit and the voice and the unfunny shit, the grade of like whatever 1 to 10, that like if you're a 7.5, she just like drags it down to like a 4 because of her personality type, and it just makes it negates any a tolerable appeal that she has from her looks, which, she was in the Transverse beauty pageant. She came in like second last because of her personality.
I'm sure it was dead last because of her personality. I'm sure it was. Yeah. I came joint first, by the way. Let me just point that out. I came joint first.
Yeah. You came down to a coin flip, and you should have won. That's what I said. You were number one as far as I'm concerned. Congratulations, KB. Winning the coin flip.
So I apologize, so thorough Joe Burrow. I started as a super chatter. 2, he says. Okay, it's a list.
Oh, let's do this. Let's see. Genuine question for Nelly and Andy. Can you two, between you, actually name 3 good-looking guys in the entire Dabbleverse?
Andy, his twin brother, and producer Chris. Dr. Steve, 2K, Rocco's good looking. Carl's not bad looking. Who else is there? I think that's it. Oh, Blind Mike's good looking. There's loads of good looking guys in the Dabbleverse. There's loads of chatters I've seen personally who are good looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head, just outside of the box, anybody that would be I don't know. You did it. Why am I trying to like Producer Chris?
Steve. Daddy Steve.
Dr. Steve. Oh yeah. Kaylee picked Dr. Steve as her. Women like a guy that has a good head on his shoulders and makes a good living. I think that goes a long way with women. Guys, get a good job in a Lambo. That's how you impress. You can look like a freak of nature, but if you have those 2 things, you can get yourself a trophy wife. I'm gonna meditate on who the best looking man. Oh, what about Husey? Husey's decent. I'll throw Husey in the mix.
There's actually loads. There's actually loads of decent looking people in the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, lower your standards is the real answer to everybody's question.
Well, like I'm saying, like I like the, not in a bad way, like the average looking man. Like I don't like these like looks maxing kind of guys. I'm not into like bodybuilding, rip guys. For me, like a good looking guy is like just like a guy who looks like he can change a tire and open a jar for me. Like that's the kind of guy I'm looking for. Like
yeah. You gotta watch me start a chainsaw with my shirt off. It's pretty hot.
2, I started as a super chatter and chose this name to tongue tie Kevin Brennan when he got drunk. Again, I didn't know. And that's hilarious because he does go so Joe Burrow, right?
That shit-eating grin she gets on her face. Look, I pressed the button. Look what I did. Okay. Congratulations. But
I love when someone just explains themselves. 3.
That's what you're doing, asshole.
What makes you think I was referencing you? Well, I'll tell you where I was coming from. All right. What can we call you? So thorough Joe Burrow. Joey Burry Poo.
That was dramatic.
Good. That was a Stuttering John level attempt at a nickname. That was better than Stuttering John. Stuttering John is a very on the nose type of nicknamer. He always steals from Reddit. The good, any good nickname John's ever come up with, somebody else came up with first.
Oh yeah,
But
chatter usually, yeah.
Joey Burryboo is swing and a miss. I wouldn't open with it.
Here's the clip. Sad. So thorough, Joe Burrow will never come out to any. And I'm not talking. Okay, if you're just like Kiki coded in here and you're confused about what we're talking about, I'm not talking about Joe Burrow.
Look at her. Look at the look on her face while she watches her talk.
She's
in love. She's fucking in love.
What? How much do you want to
about-
bet there's a mirror above their bed?
Yeah, right. Probably. Yeah. She lays on her back, looks past Gino to the mirror on the ceiling.
I'd look
The
past you
clipper
as well.
Yeah, how couldn't you?
Move that bandana over your face a bit more, sweeter.
Yeah, pull that down.
That calls himself so thorough, Joe Burrow. What else did I say? So I can apologize more. And I'll make my persona this clipper that's a hot football player. But it's just really telling. Mersh says something slightly complimentary of Gino and I, and true, that the fact that we're happy and content and just love each other and are just living life like it's golden angers these incels of the Dabbleverse, and he just proves it here.
Everybody that sucks and catches wind that they're being criticized for sucking has no choice but to run to, they're just jealous of me. It can't be that I'm a bad person and I should change how I operate and maybe be self-reflective and improve myself, and people will stop being so critical of me. It has to be that everybody else, the entire internet, is jealous of my drunk husband and our annoying voices and our terrible fucking gigs at Rodney's. Yeah, we're so jealous of your debt and your 1-bedroom apartment and your fucking 25. They're gonna be so pissed at me. I can just imagine the next stream or whatever. I'm not even gonna watch. But
Yeah, no,
I know they're not gonna be happy with my. Yeah, they certainly aren't gonna be happy with my take on this. But it's the narcissism. It's the self-involvement. Like if you're wondering why people are critical of you, and you want to take this as constructive criticism and an opportunity to improve and be more likable, then that's the takeaway. But you're probably going to take it as an opportunity to tell me that, I don't know, like my voice is annoying too, and I don't get any views, and people whatever, blah blah blah. So if you want to attack like that, that's fine. I'm only doing this because I do a show about apology tours, and you can see in the thumbnail there that it says The Apology. That's why I found this. I mean, this is my takeaway on what you're doing with this clip. But thanks, Dirty Jersey Rat, for pitting me against Kiki, which I'm fine with.
All right.
Oh, okay. So that was the end of that. But yeah, now I'm just like projecting out into the future and the fucking episode she's going to do about this. But she's probably going to go on Husey and Lemmy and the chat are all going to shit on us and whatever. Husey's going to invite me on, and so that she can yell at me in person.
Yeah, they can't say.
I'm not going to fall for that.
Already heard. We've already been called everything already. What else can they call us? We know, though. We know that's what makes it like. We don't care. We know.
I'm going to fucking die by the sword. I don't care. So fucking bring it on. Now this is just personal beef. When I said I didn't steal everything from the Clippers, this I went straight to the source. This is BeDabbling live from, I think, last Saturday, not yesterday, but a week ago. I was on vacation, so I missed this, but I was catching up, and I was like, oh shit, Chris Kattan is. Oh, because somebody did, like Dirty Jersey Rat or somebody was talking about Gino and Kevin and Stevie Lou calling into the show. So I was watching that clip and I was like, the fucking thing that they're talking over is Chris Kattan on Instagram. And I famously talked about Chris Kattan at Hackamania. Rocco is at Hackamania. You would think he would have caught wind of Chris Kattan at Hackamania when I clipped it and covered it and featured it on this live on stage in front of the internet and a live audience. And then I came back to New York and I said, that was really interesting. I'm going to do a deep dive. And we did a whole episode about Chris Kattan. Turns out Rocco didn't watch any of that. He was at Hackamania. I think he was playing blackjack with Anthony Cumia while we were introducing the world to Chris Kattan's awful content. So I caught this, and I'm going to say that what Rocco is doing here is definitely better than what I did. And he has caught Chris Kattan going live on Instagram with his wife and daughter. So he is chatting into the show and picking on the kid and trying to fuck with Chris Kattan. It's fucking hilarious.
Here's more of Chris Kattan's live stream with his girlfriend or his wife. Apparently, this is his wife. We were getting confirmation this is his wife, who wants to be very famous.
Listen, yes, I did.
And he's in
He was also in True Blood.
He turned into the wolf.
Go back.
He's a great actor.
What?
Your comment.
Oh, well, no. Okay, so I was explaining.
Oh, is Kattan on your handsome list, Andy? I mean, Chris Kattan looks like Stuttering John. And all credit to the person that discovered Chris Kattan. That's Joe Sixpack. Joe Sixpack was the first person to go, oh, look, Chris Kattan is doing a live viewing of A Night at the Roxbury, and he's live on Instagram trying to get people to come out to it, and he looks like Stuttering John. And I would say that there is an F, marry, kill kind of scenario between Stuttering John, Chris Kattan, and then I recently saw Rivers Cuomo of Weezer online, and they all look like the same person now. It's pretty disturbing as somebody that likes 2 out of 3 of those people. But let's continue watching somebody far more talented than anyone on this show be funnier on their show.
When I started watching this, the little kid won't shut up. And you could see on Chris Kattan's face, like he just wants to go, hey, can you shut up?
No, I said, how do we shut this kid up?
Yeah. So I started recording. And when I started recording, I'll just go, since we've only played 16 seconds of this. Yeah, this is where it starts.
No, they're probably talking to me. I said don't read the comments.
No, they're probably talking about me. Don't read the comments. Because the kid just went, someone told me to shut up. Because I said, I wrote, how do we shut this kid up? So that was their answer. And then I was responding, no, I didn't tell you to shut up. I told the kid to shut up.
Real BS. But we have a great episode with Sam Tremmel.
Oh, God. So that's funny. It reminds me of the Cards Against Humanity card. Rocco is doing the Being a Dick to Children card, which is always funny to play in Cards Against Humanity. And it's a good way to fuck with Chris Kattan and his wife, who cucked her husband for a bridge troll. Chris Kattan. It's insane. And I did send, after I saw this, I reached out to Rocco directly. I was like, hey, I watched what you guys were talking about, and you missed the most interesting thing, which is the first interview that Maria did with Kattan, where she makes up her mind to leave her husband on camera. So I sent him that video, and hopefully they're going to keep continuing to cover this, because I think he's an interesting character, and it's a more fresh
It could be
thing
a great
than just
loco for the DV. Definitely a great loco.
yeah. So hopefully he goes live on Instagram more often,
which we will watch. So Chris Kattan and his wife do a podcast called What's Up, Peeps, and they talk to Sam Tremblay. Is that the guy who Chad is friends with?
Carl got it right, and then Rocco got it wrong, and now Cardiff's going to agree. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Sam Tripoli is friends with Chad Zumock, and Sam Tripoli hosts Tinfoil Hat and is a conspiracy theorist and, in my opinion, a funny comedian, far funnier than Chad Zumock. Sam Trammell is the Sookie's boss on True Blood. Very different person. I guess he was in Euphoria, and I don't watch that, but They got this wrong.
Okay.
This is why you guys need me on your show, producing your Chris Kattan segment.
Tinfoil hat.
And apparently he was in a vampire show like 20 years ago, and this is the guy that they interviewed.
Okay. And that's all there is on that. But I saw Rocco organically, parallel thinking, poaching our Chris Kattan content. And I just wanted to call those guys out. I love those guys.
They're the best.
Yeah, hopefully they'll continue to cover Chris Kattan in a more effective way than I have so far. But I want to go to the Mersh Brixton. Yeah, you remember, Ellie, like 2-3 weeks ago, we did the love curse fallout of Ice Dancer and Mersh and.
How can I forget? They are hot messes. That was a hot mess.
Right. And just when you thought it was over, Brixton, aka Ice Dancer here, does this ill-advised apology video, which I think it's just like, it's like the Looney Tunes critic thing, that this should have been just something you sent to Mersh. You did not have to prostrate yourself publicly for criticism when you really just wanted to send this to Mersh. And Looney should have just sent that to the one person that really deserved it. But now it's become fodder for the internet. And I'm only covering this because I do a show about apology videos. And you put this out there. So we're going to say what we think about it. But I don't think you're going to like what I have to say about it.
Right. So some stuff has happened.
This was 18 minutes long, and I boiled it down to about 5. So it's a lot of self-deprecating, like, please don't attack me because I already know I suck. Don't leave me alone, but I feel like I have to do this.
And I'm going to talk about it. And it's probably dumb and stupid and going to be taken in a whole not great way by everyone.
Blind Mike Geary called. He said he's available to cut your bangs again next month.
Everybody and clown them, and that's deserved, really. I have made some bad decisions that I am completely accountable for. I want to emphasize that I deserve everything that's coming to me.
Somebody agrees with me. 2K Puppet, thanks for the $4.99. I find Ice Dancer's bangs disturbing. I just realized that has 2 meanings. Yeah. Get it? She banged a couple of disturbing guys.
I was dating Mersh for 8 months about. That relationship started in a very non-traditional way, with me having a weird parasocial internet crush on him and asking Nick Ricada to wingman me because I was not getting his attention.
Okay. Big red flag. We already talked about Nick Ricada being the Epstein of the Dabbleverse, but it is
like
tricky.
He's more of a P. Diddy than an Epstein. I feel like he's way more P. Diddy. He's not got enough money. Or he's not got enough money, but he's definitely got enough lube. So he's definitely a P. Diddy, not an Epstein.
It's got to be weird to have access to people that you find interesting and funny and entertaining online, and getting to meet them in person via the chat or a friend of a friend. I guess I'm trying to say that I'm sexually attracted to Dr. Steve. No, I'm just kidding. But the fact that she's been able to hook up with these 3 different personalities from Kiwi Farms or wherever the fuck neck of the woods all these guys come from is... Obviously, it's problematic for her, but...
You think it's shocking, though? I don't think it's shocking that a fangirl has banged away through 3 podcasters. Guys are going to guy and hoes are going to hoe. Like, it doesn't surprise me at all.
I guess I guess geographically is what I have the how you overcome. All these guys are flying to different states. Carmick's flying to meet Felicia. Ralph's flying to meet Scarlett Hampton. All these people are earning a lot of airline miles to get their dick wet, and I would never try that hard, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the bankroll. I'm just like a broke
it could be the wife that's
loser
stopping you, Andy, to be honest. That could be, you know, the potential may be there. It's probably just the wife that's holding you back. No offense, Jen, I love you.
She's standing in my way. Get out of my way, bitch.
She's keeping you grounded in the best way possible.
Yeah, she's saving me a lot of money on airline tickets because all these guys are flying all around the world to fucking get laid.
And I don't know. I thought it, whatever. I was like, hey, Nick, I talked to him briefly about some internet shit because apparently I talked to everybody about internet shit because I have no life. And
the biggest revelation of this video is that somebody that's such a right-wing, outspoken, anti-lib mouthpiece like Mersh is so into this woman wearing I support Black History Month like 365 days of the year. This is the most snowflakey person I've ever seen online, and it's Ralph, also a crazy right-wing mouthpiece, and they're both head over heels for this, you know, septum piercing that is come to life. It's a sentient septum piercing with a Black History Month t-shirt that Mersh and Ethan Ralph lost their minds over.
Find
2K said vagina is vagina. He's not wrong. It is.
Yeah. Vagina got no politics.
Validation or reassurance from these horrible parts of the internet.
Actually, we're going to get more clarity on why these guys are into her later on.
I do seek attention and validation in these circles, and I get kind of caught up in them, and that's a horrible thing. I was introduced to Kevin and his content by Mersh, and yeah, I thought it was fun and whatever. That being said, I got caught up in the internet and what everyone thought, and
Edgar Wright called. He wants his Ramona Flowers wig back.
Perceptions of me and Mersh and everybody had.
That's famously the worst wig in all of cinema, right? The Ramona Flowers hairdo. It's ready for you to walk into your salon and go, "Give me the Ramona,"
The only
and walk out and be like,
was you know, when they did the OJ, the drama of the OJ one, and they give that lawyer the curly hair. I don't know if did you watch that, the OJ Simpson one with John Travolta in it, and that lawyer's wig that she put on. No, that has got to be up there with one of the worst wigs ever on TV.
Right. And the Rachel, when everybody was getting the Rachel when Friends was all the rage. Terrible haircut.
I was usually, you know, I can tune it out. I know what's real and what's not real. But I did let a lot of. Sorry, my glasses are too big for my face. I handled everything in the worst way possible, and I acted like a bitch, like a whore bitch. You know, I started talking to Kevin for about 2 weeks. And the last week.
Yeah, I know we had a difference of opinion about who was hurting who the most and whose fault this all was. And I was like, there's a common thread between all of these guys that is probably a problem. And you're like, she's just trying to get it in. And I was like, all right, yeah.
And she's letting them get in. Just be appreciative of getting it. Like, stop being such pussies about it. You got the lay. Like, take the W. God. Take the W and move on. Like,
there's
it's so
weird. Many hurt boy feelings in this. It's sad boy feelings, all boiling over in an aggressive, angry way. This is men can't internalize.
In the chat, it's her volume. It keeps going low. She's moving away from the mic. So I know.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's moving away from the mic, and also I sweetened a lot of the clip. I might have missed sweetening this one. I tried to pump it up, and maybe this one I just forgot that. But yeah, she's not good on the mic. The original audio is shit. I tried to fix it, but this might have slipped through the cracks.
It got very serious.
Like people were slipping it in her crack.
While I was dating Mersh, which was wrong and gross, and I do feel terrible. But I hurt a lot of people in general, and I made the decision. The person that really has every right to go after me and humiliate me and, you know, have all of this, like, spite and rage would be Mersh. And he hasn't. And honestly,
is she trying to get back
like,
with Merch now?
I don't know what that says about anything. I just feel like that needs, like, there's no reason to attack Mersh.
I think she's trying to get back in with Merch.
Yeah, at the end, it's like a Marvel movie. She ends the stream and then it keeps going. She comes back and she goes, just to be clear, we're not back together. And then right now we're going to see Mersh come on and say, guess what? We're not back together. But the takeaway from this is she feels bad about what she did to Mersh, and Mersh has every right to be furious with her. But we're going to see here that he doesn't want people to go after Brixton the way that I am right now. But I mean, she put this out there. I don't know.
Yes, I watched the video. Yes, I watched the video more than once. You know,
I can't lie. I love Merch's voice. He has a great voice.
I think that's what he gets away with a lot based on the voice, and he's funny. He's good on the mic. I know there's a lot of lore that flies in the face of defending this guy, but in this specific scenario, he is the victim. He is the one that is suffering, you know, all of the, you know, humiliation, the public fallout of, you know, his wife leaving him public, or well, not wife, but his girlfriend dropping him and sneaking around behind his back, and everybody finding out about it and making content over it. So I sympathize with him for that, but also you're right. He's got a sexy, smoky speaking voice that's good on the mic. He's got, you know, not so much the eyes. He's got a good voice for radio and a face for radio. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. And I'm Team Mersh in this whole drama.
I was taken aback. I didn't think that, you know, I didn't think she had it in her. The only thing I'm going to say, and you can call me a fucking faggot, cuck, loser, whatever. No, we're not.
Okay, I will.
Back together. It's not anything like that.
Agree to agree.
But I will say that I would personally like to see that we don't like this girl's. This girl's taking a lot of shit right now.
This is the thing. It's very hard to see streets ahead when you're in the moment. You're like, oh, I have a chance to be with Kevin Scampoli. I haven't fucked that famous guy yet. You know, this E-list celebrity that Mersh introduced Brixton to. They're like, let's watch Kevin's wrestling show, and then suddenly she's asking Nick Rekieta to introduce her to Kevin Scampoli, the same playbook that she used to meet Mersh. And you don't realize the excitement of that new hookup and the honeymoon phase of that is going to fade away. And then you're going to be left with the hurt feelings and the fallout and the drama and the criticism and everything that comes with you, whatever, the cheating on your significant other and trying to put one over on the internet and all these things that all those hens are going to come home to roost, and now they're coming home to roost for these two, and they're like, oh shit, Brixton and Kevin are just like, I didn't realize there was going to be so much heat on us. Just all I wanted to do was have an orgasm, and now people won't shut up about what pieces of shit we are. And to Mersh's credit, he's like, we had a good run. I wish her the best. And she feels bad. She's trying to forgive herself and hoping that Mersh forgives her. But I'm just saying, like, when you do these impulsive things because of your hormones and your genitals, think about the
but isn't she like
the long-term effects of that?
She's in her early 20s, though, isn't she? She's quite young. She's not mature enough.
Well, she's learning. She's learning the hard way.
Yeah, but these are mature men, and this is just some young, dumb girl. Like, she's doing what you should be doing at that age. Having fun, going out, meeting people, meeting
that's fine, but she
celebrities that you like, I don't know. And I've never sided the women. When do I ever side with the women? I don't. I stand firm on being anti-feminist. But this is just a bunch of like grown men with sad feelings over a kid. She's just a young.
You're forgetting she fucked Ethan Ralph. The biggest piece of shit. If that doesn't teach you a lesson, it's like she didn't learn the Ethan Ralph lesson, and then she went on to. I mean, I don't know what offline behind closed doors how he treats her, but based on his online personality, and what we listened to, the way that Kevin was describing the way he treated her, I can only assume that Mersh treated her like that, and he's just like, nice fucking Black History Month t-shirt asshole, and that was the whole relationship for 7 years or whatever it was. So who knows how they actually got along, and if she was just fed up with him or being treated that way. Like, that's all speculation. Yeah, I don't fucking know, but it seems like she's a submissive person, and these toxic males like to take advantage of her in that way. And maybe she likes being taken advantage of that way because she suffered through Ethan Ralph, and then she was basically into Ethan Ralph 2.0 here, and then whatever, moved on to Kevin. So there's a pattern of behavior is all I'm trying to say.
Did some very stupid shit. She did some very shitty things. And all I'm gonna say is that she's going to get
Brixton 2K. Thanks for the $4.99. Brixton right now is singing "Stay" to some random dude. Yeah, she's dedicating it to Mersh, is what she's doing. This one goes out to the man I hurt.
Get a lot of shit for this. She's gonna get it from a lot of different sides.
Sorry.
I would like to not see us pile on.
Sorry.
There's just there's no need for us to add to a dog pile.
The thing is, if you don't want any oxygen, like if you don't want any more flames, don't bring the oxygen then. Like, why are you talking about it? If you want something to die down, just don't talk about it. That's how it dies down.
Right.
This is
you never
keep it going.
Yeah, she should not have made that video. The same way Looney Tunes should not have made that video. If she made that video and only sent it to him, that would have been fine.
But Mersh making this video now is dragging it out and bringing more attention to it. And if he wanted to, he could have just done a 10-second thing and gone, listen, guys, I'm over this. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Leave her alone. Boom, let's carry on with the show. It could have just been that. Like, everyone's doing is, I think they all enjoy it. They're all enjoying it. They're hoping it'll all drag out a bit more. Everyone's getting a few more views, a few more clicks. It gets rage baity.
You're always ahead of the curve, Nelly. I gotta tell you.
What's coming up. I'm so smart.
I think it was an attempt to make things right. And I can respect that to a certain extent. And I'm not trying to pile on.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that we did. But guess who also is the classiest of guys, the exes, the evil exes to Ramona Flowers. These guys are we just talked about this with Karmic, and this was a point Carl made about how you don't get a new girlfriend by publicly going on and shitting all over your ex-girlfriend, and then women that haven't dated you yet go, "Oh, I don't want to be that woman that is going to be, lit up by these assholes after we break up."
There's a lot of insecure, weird women on the internet. I don't think it matters to them. There are so many insecure weird women who will still fall for him.
They're definitely not using a lot of forethought, especially Brixton here, based on this.
Dude, and again, he described you as his best friend and what have you. I said the same thing because that's the words he used. But like, can you imagine taking a girl back after she cheated on you with your best friend, quote unquote?
With the shit I've been fucking saying about what she told me about him.
Tell us.
Just about the shit I've been saying about how I made her squirt by breathing on her. And I made her do, you gotta tell me the squirting with you.
She squirted all over the place and it was almost like, it was unseemly actually. Like, I don't mind a squirt, but like, she's like, soaking her bed, like it's like, okay.
I just want to point out these guys are being gross, and this is all hurt male feelings. Like, why would you bring? Most guys would be like, it was pretty cool, it was good sex. Like, if this was an encounter that I had, I wouldn't be talking about it in a negative way online, and it like as a detractor for that person. I wouldn't be like, it's just why are you doing this?
They're too old to be talking like this. This is locker room talk. This is teenage boys when they first get laid talk. This is what like 17-year-olds do. This is not what 40-odd-year-old men do. This is like, imagine Andy, you went out with your friends tonight. One of them was sat there going, "Yeah, and I made that bitch squirt." You'd be like, excuse me?
Exactly. Yeah. But also, if they didn't have hurt feelings about it, you could be having this conversation in a way that was not painting Brixton as a gross problem. You could be like, "Oh man," you could be complimentary about it. It's like, "Oh my God, I've never made this girl squirt so much. It was wild and exciting, and I can't wait to do it again." Like that, there's another narrative that is not so toxic and hateful, but of course it's Ethan Ralph, so it's going to be toxic and hateful. And it continues to be.
Hey, bro, like, chill.
All over the bed. I have pictures of her with
you were telling the same story because it's true. It's totally true. Mersh can't tell these stories. Mersh can't tell these type of stories. But
he's kind enough not to.
It's not even kind. It's just about being fucking a decent human being. Like, these two have not got a slither of fucking decency between them.
I mean, yeah, past. I've seen the haircut, so say no more. We already covered that part. Now we're on to how gross these people are. We already covered how gross that person is.
I know, and it's not even like, let's say this was like some fucking super hot, like, no offense to Ice Dancer, but this isn't like, it's not a brag. Do you know what I mean? You're not the girl when you sat with your mates and go, "Look at this chick that I've met," and like you get the pic. This is not like it. You're not killing it, guys. You're not killing it. You're fucking a 22-year-old with bad bangs. Like, this isn't fucking.
I know.
A fucking Charlie's Victoria's Secret fucking model. Like, what is this?
Hey, I want to see it. I want to see a better hairdo and a different T-shirt, and then I'll make my judgments.
But anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, so she squirted everywhere. I have pictures with flash on of the huge puddle. But
I took pictures of the squirt puddle. Let that sink in.
That's on the level with people who take a picture of their own shit and send it, yeah. That's on that level.
Yeah.
I know, there's plenty of them fucking knocking about. It's gross. People are gross.
And she would just, and also I made her squirt with my breath. Also, she told me.
What did it smell like?
Piss afterwards, probably.
Yeah.
And my thigh. She would rub on my thigh and spray all over it. And then also,
guys, you're lucky. It's so hard to make women come. And you found one that it comes so easily. All you have to do is breathe on her with whiskey breath, and she's squirting on your thigh while you take a picture of it, and you're shaming this person. You should be applauding the fact that you didn't have to go down on her for 40 minutes just for her to say, I'm not going to get there. Let's just fucking jerk off. So maybe you get your priorities straight.
I'm the only guy ever, including not you. I'm the only guy with my penis to make her do the big squirt with just.
I'm the only one. Okay, whatever. Congratulations. Put it on your resume.
Just the penis. So that was a pretty big bow.
Well, I could take some qualms with that, but I don't care because she's a dirty lying bitch. Well, I mean, I should have helped her, but like she broke it down with her fat ass. Like it wasn't me.
The guy that had to move to Mexico because of domestic violence and just chatting with minors is saying that a person that was stupid enough to date him is a lying piece of shit. Okay.
And so like, okay, I did try to help, but like you keep breaking down your bed because you're not anorexic anymore. That's the only time you were hot, when you were anorexic. And so like
calling a woman fat is the you've got a small penis of male argument. It's like, she says your dick is short and doesn't work right, and you call her fat. Okay. Good job. Good. Welcome to fucking 4th grade fighting. 4th grade study hall breakup talk. Did you see the puddle that I took a picture of? Oh, yeah. She used to be anorexic, but now she's fat. Okay, cool.
I don't know. I should have helped her more. You're right. You're right, Kevin.
Well, no, it just proves. Look, I built her vanity mirror 7 hours by myself without a drill because Mersh got the drill for his birthday. I got no birthday gift.
Oh, God, the fucking birthday present. Fuck me. He really needs to let somebody send this guy a fucking birthday present so he can get the fuck over it. Oh, my God. What a child.
This fucking vanity mirror together.
That's why I ended with that, because I knew that would be your reaction. Because Jesus Christ, enough about the fucking birthday present already.
Such a dumbass.
So much happened. I should go on vacation every week because I went away and the fucking Hackverse exploded, and we had a fantastic episode. I can't thank everybody that's here in the chat enough. Thank you, 2K Puppet, celebrating 2 months of memberships. Why not turn on gifted memberships and support us over there on members only? And worst taste in men, Scarlett or Brixton?
Brixton.
I would say Brixton at this point. Who's Scarlett Hampton been attached to? Matt Mead and they both dated Ethan. Ugh,
they're both equally disgusting. Because Ethan was the turning point, but I forgot Scarlett had been with them. Yeah, they're both disgusting.
Yeah, Scarlett's whatever. There's a lot of content online about the men that she's dated. So probably I got to go Brixton on that one. Scarlett has the worst taste in men, if that's the question. I want to encourage everybody to hit the like button and possibly subscribe to our Patreon, because we're going to turn around right now. Nelly, I hope you have time. It's not going to be very long. I'm not going to keep you all day. But I have some good content, a couple of clips about me being fired from WATP, and I want to set the record straight. So we're going to record that right after this, and it'll be out later today. So if you want to see that, please join our members only YouTube tier and our Patreon. Follow us on Instagram for all the free content and like what we're up to. I'm doing Frank Stallone, Who Is This Guy, later tonight, but that's not live, so just look out for that. I was on with Joey C last night, and I had a good time with Flew the God and Joey C. So it was nice getting to know those guys a little bit better. And on Monday, I'm going to be doing the poker game. I'm going to get that too loud. I don't know. I was trying to hit the post with an outro, but I do want to make sure to plug the July 1st poker game. It's a different day. We've been doing Mondays, but for availabilities, because we're gonna have Zenhauser from TSN, Once Over Kaylee from TSN, Dr. Steve, dreamiest man in the Dabbleverse, and then all of the skeptical robot guys: Pat Dixon, Luigi Greenberg, Gummy Chainsaw.
Nice.
And maybe
lineup.
some surprises. So it's going to be a very good game. Please jump in the chat and ask us all your questions, and we'll answer them while we're playing. And it's going to be a good time. So Nellie's going on holiday. So Joe, I think Joe Sixpack is going to be back for some evening episodes for the next couple of Sundays. So Misdemeanor 01 just became a member. See, they're looking forward to the members only content. So be like
there will be
Misdemeanor.
holiday updates in the Patreon as well, guys. So you have that to look for. You want to see me in a bright orange bikini with the boys' faces on my chest.
Yeah.
Inside out.
I got a preview. Trust me, you want to see it. So join the Patreon. And for Nelly, I'm Trucker Andy saying